Hey everyone, welcome to week 6. We are on the second part of Module 5. In the first section of Module 5, we focused primarily on social development, and now we will be focusing on emotional development. Make sure that you have a pretty clear understanding of the difference between social development and emotional development. Check back in the screencast from week 5 or in this week's screencast for those definitions. Also, I noticed, and a student pointed out to me, that the video from last week did not necessarily work for everyone. I re-uploaded it and it looks like it's working now. So if you're interested in what you may have missed, please go watch it. One important thing that is carrying over for this week is that I posted an announcement with a link to a Google Doc where everyone needs to input their phone number and the last 4 digits of their social security number. This is something that we report to DPP, which helps us run this program. So please fill that out by the end of this week. That gives you a couple of days to fill that out. Let's see, what else are we talking about? We'll be focusing primarily on behavior guidance this week and doing a couple of readings on that. We'll also be discussing in our Zoom the difference between punishment and guidance. And unfortunately, in the field of early childhood education today, we're still seeing a significant amount of punishment over guidance. And the problem there is that children don't typically learn anything from punishment other than possibly a lack of self-esteem or a lowered self-esteem, whereas guidance would be us trying to figure out the root cause of a behavior and learning how to best support that child, what that child still needs to learn in order to fulfill whatever expectation we've put on them. Let's see. As you work through the content this week, make sure that you're thinking about play. We talked about play a lot last week in our Zoom and how different areas of the classroom or different lesson plans can support social development. Keep thinking along those lines while we're learning about emotional development. We know that play is crucial for children's development in all areas, but this week, since we're focusing on emotional, think about that. Let's see. Let's jump into your homework. Your homework this week, one thing to keep in mind is that for your discussion post, you're required to complete the nurturing and responsive caregiving checklist. So this is something that you'll need to either print or write. Most of you have been able to print things with no problem and complete it on either your own classroom or a coworker, a teacher in your center, someone that you work with, and then respond in the discussion post. So there's a little bit of pre-work this week, so make sure you jump on that right away so you don't end up opening that on Saturday and not having the opportunity to complete it. Let's see, you also have your third competency statement. While you're writing this competency statement, please focus on positive guidance. All of the competency statements leading up to now have been fantastic, so I'm not worried about any of your abilities, but there's a little bit of some prompts there for you. And then you also have a check your knowledge for this week. As always, if you have any questions, please send me an email. Reach out to me via phone if you like to talk on the phone, and I will see you on Wednesday. Have a great week. Bye-bye.